School of Poetry of English Literature, the Graveyard School of Poetry. Dear friends, if you don't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for latest updates regarding English literature and literature. The Graveyard School of Poetry. The term Graveyard School of Poetry is applied to a group of 18th century poets who wrote meditative poems usually set in background of a graveyard. The poems which were composed by the poets of this group of poetry or this school of poetry mainly set in graveyard or the burial ground or cemetery on the theme of human morality and in moods which ranged from elegiac pensiveness to profound grief and gloom. The term applied to 18th century poets who formed part of the transitional poets. The evolution of graveyard and other melancholy verse followed through the Romantic period. It was partly a reaction against the Augustan principles of decorum. These poets were the forerunners of the romantic melancholy that appeared in the poets of the next generation. Their poems originated in melancholy ensuing from the mortality of life, inevitability of death, and vanity of human wishes and ambitions. These poems have a tone of despair, the odor of charnel house, and are steeped in gloom, not for death of any single person, as in elegies, but for human race in common or general. One may even say they are not poems on death, but on life, which is subjected to the graveyard of inevitable doom. Four important poets who belong to this group are Thomas Parnell, Robert Blair, Edward Young, and Thomas Gray. So these four are very important poets of Graveyard School of Poetry. First one is Thomas Parnell. Thomas Parnell's work or the poem Night Piece on Death. It was published in 1721. It is a good example for Graveyard School of Poetry. The next one is Edward Young's Night Thought, published in 1742. The third one is Robert Blair's The Grave, published in 1743. Next, Thomas Gray's Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard. This is a famous poem of the 18th century. Then William Cullen Bryant's Thanatopsis, which was published in 1817. So these are the important poets and their works who practiced graveyard school, the theme of graveyard in their poems. So this is about a little information about Graveyard School of Poetry. So if you like this video, please share as possible as your friends, and also like my videos and comment on these videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do subscribe now, and I will come with another video on the next day. Till that time, wait. Thank you for watching my video.